This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash the subscribe button. Well, supposedly Diddy slid for Christian rock. Let's get into this, okay? So, Christian rock claims she's going at it with the Zeus creator, right? Or the Zeus owner. And she claims that when they went to Diddy's house together a while back, Diddy was like, took this guy by the collar and was like, hey, man, don't play about her. Do we believe this? Okay. Now she says her check's been light and all kinds of stuff. And she now knows what he was talking about. Diddy was not sliding for Christian rock. Come on. Diddy is someone who takes advantage of people. If anything, he high-fived the guy and said, you know how we do? Get it. Use these people and get your cash.
Diddy jacked your up that day when we was at the party. He grabbed he grabbed Lemmy by his collar. It was like, don't ever play with that girl ever again. Talking about me, like.
Listen, Diddy was probably upset at the guy because Zeus is a way bigger network than Revolt ever has been. Revolt's been a failing network since it ever started. I tried to present Revolt in the beginning with making it like a World Star, because this was when I was about to leave. I was leaving World Star, getting rid of my shares, right? In 2011 at the end of the year. And I was like, okay, maybe we can, I could easily redo this with revolt.com, right? But we didn't move forward on that. But Diddy had all the relationships, and that was the time where you could milk it the last little bit. You know, I had a whole thing mapped out to do. Meek Mill does a show. This person, you know, you just have them do vlogs of their life, and you just do it weekly vlogs. You know, like almost like TV shows. That would have been easy, and you could have had Ciroc sponsor them and just called it what it is. You know, have Ciroc in there, and then you're getting free content because you're already going to sponsor them with Ciroc. Why not just get the free content out of it too? Soulja Boy, let's talk about this again. Let's map this out. So some people are talking. He said he made $1 million in a day from Warner Music Inc. Now this was for She Make It Clap. He went semi-viral with that, 16 million views. When you spread that across TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, everything, they made their money back, right? Then he also had Ricky Morty. They took that as well. For $1 million. They bought it. Okay. Speaking, those aren't super viral. We're talking about 16 million views. Good, but not like, you remember how recently Soulja Boy was like, I could do Crank That again. It would be even bigger now. But no, it wouldn't. You have 569 million views on Crank That. And you came out when YouTube wasn't even that big. So that's huge. It should really be. That would be 1 billion views right now if it had came out in 2010, I'd say, right? Soulja Boy, Tell Him, Kiss Me Through the Phone. Yeah, he was going viral before viral was viral. 569 million views when this came out, right? This came out in what, 07? 08, somewhere in there. That was like that would have been like 3-4 billion views today. Just so you know. Now, he was super viral, but he lost it. Let's see. Turn My Swag On. That came out. Let's see. Pretty Boy Swag. Yeah, that was his next one. 57 million. Things were going about viral at that point. You know, that was like 09, 2010. No, that was 2010. Right? 09, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, that's when he was getting big checks. Now, I'm not even gonna really like play the stuff from here, but this is Rick Ross's new girlfriend. This is his ex. No comparison, okay? This woman's 28. This one's going on 50, right? And this one has drank gallons of Hennessy, at least 1,000 gallons of Hennessy consumed during the lifetime, and 20 million blunts smoked to the face, down to the roach. She's weathered, okay? She didn't take care of herself. And now she's over there like, oh, I caught this from sleeping in Rick Ross's mansion. Because I guess Rick Ross let her come to the car show with his son. And she was like, I caught something after I slept there because everything's dirty. And I was like, no. I think you could have done that on your own, baby girl. Okay. So Adam 22 is going a little too far with Akademiks. Akademiks spazzed on him because he started talking about Akademiks' explicit photos that were sent from his ex-girlfriend. And I guess he's back with his ex, which is his business, right? Which is his business. He's the one who let everybody know what's going on with his personal life to get ahead of it. And Adam 22 gave him the clearance to talk about his wife and, you know, getting smashed by that dude on the video. He gave her because he wanted to make the money off of it. But you know what? This is what Akademiks said. I pressed the issue too harder because I wanted to see if he had a soul. And it seems like he does have a soul because he's been telling people that I talked about my wife. I'm going to talk about his personal life. And you know what? Akademiks is right on this because Adam 22 is hurting from that. He's trying to act like he doesn't because they're making a bunch of money. But I'm sorry. If you have a wife, you're living with somebody and you have a daughter with them, emotions are involved and there's no way to look the other way. You know, but you had to accept who she is because you met her like that. This was posted by one of Young Dolph cousin Paper Route Vicky, posted get back list with a few names checked off. Old boy brother. So Gotti's on the list. Girl from the cookie shop. They think that was a setup. My haters, Black Youngster. You know, let's just talk openly about this. I know, listen, I'm not insensitive to the fact that someone lost a son, someone lost a father, someone lost a brother, okay? Yes, it is sad, but I'm going to tell you something, man. Do you feel bad if somebody climbs a mountain and they fall off the mountain and they weren't really experienced? Or do you just feel bad if someone's climbing a mountain and they just fall off? You shouldn't really because they knew the risk, right? If someone jumps from building to building with a big gap in between and they fall and they're doing it for fun and they fall off and they die, right? Do you feel bad? No. Not really, because they played a dumb game and they got a stupid prize, right? That's what it's like being in the streets. Now, Big JOOK came out from the streets. This is how dumb a lot of this stuff is. Gotti and them, and a lot of other people, right? They still want to dibble and dabble and keep it real, okay? And that's why people die. It's the most reverse thing I've ever seen in my life that people make it. You make it out the hood. You get rich. And granted, there's a couple years where you can't completely shake the hood, right? You should only be going back for turkey drives, toy drives. It should be unexpected when you're coming back. 50 Cent's not hanging out in Queens all the time. He goes through and leaves, and he goes with security. Every time. 50 Cent's not dumb. Every time I've ever seen 50 Cent in New York, during all the time, there's a black truck behind him full of trained people that will take you out in 2 seconds if you go near his car to cause him harm. Now, Yo Gotti just had to have this war with Young Dolph. Yeah, you can say Young Dolph did this. Young Dolph is connected. Young Dolph had OGs before and all that. And he could have slid a long time before, right? They tried to take him out 3 times. And I don't care what anybody says on this in the comments or anything. It could have gotten way crazier. Black Youngster was going around with weapons and everything. Don't be surprised if something happens to Black Youngster. It already happened to his brother, right? It's almost like the people that are getting revenge right now are like super calculated because they're not just taking out the people, they're making you suffer first by taking out loved ones, right? So supposedly, this is just a rumor because there's no proof of this, right? Big JOOK put a price on Dolph's head, and then obviously after Dolph passed, there was a price put on Big JOOK's head. Now, Big JOOK is pictured with one of the main people that were caught up as a Dolph suspect, right? So I'm going to tell you something. Big JOOK also, listen, this is where it gets even stupider. I'll tell you this much. This is why, and you're wondering why I don't feel so bad, right? Black Youngster, right after Dolph died, did a music video and shot a video next to a grave called Thornton, right? That was Dolph's last name. So he thinks that was cool. Oh, it's cool to play with death. I'm going to tell you something. I just saw, was it Fredo Bang? He went to his op's funeral in a music video. You keep playing with death, guys. Keep playing with it. You know, you don't want to play with death. Okay, so listen. Big JOOK dissed Dolph after he died too.
The pussy in the middle, man. Y'all don't do that, man. Don't fuck up our legacy. So pussy right here, y'all. Two gangsters. So, man. Hey, y'all. I'm finna start.
If you do stuff like that, you're going to provoke people to come at you. Gotti should stop going back to Memphis. He should probably close that restaurant down. I don't care how tough anybody thinks they are. You only get one life, right? Do you have enough money? You can still run your label. You don't have to be in Memphis. Moneybagg Yo should probably sell his house and not live in Memphis anymore, right? It's just not. Why risk it? Why? Move outside of the city. You're attached to, even though he didn't do anything, and I don't think anything would happen to Moneybagg Yo because he's really, really quiet about all this kind of stuff, right? But I would really hate to see something happen to Moneybagg Yo because he really is not attached to any of this stuff. It was really Black Youngster that took it on. Gotti, other people, Keon, and really, I'm going to tell you something. Keon is just super loyal. Okay, I got to know Keon. We and him had a lot of conversations back in the day. To the core, he's actually a good person. It's just that I think he's just so loyal. He was Yo Gotti's shooter forever. He had gun licenses in every state. Now he's doing 15 years. I know he regrets his actions. That was sad. Look, the ops are saying, come pick up JOOK packs. Listen, JOOK's Gotti's brother, he probably got too involved because he came home 10 years ago. I forgot about that. So he was around during all the attempts on Dolph's life. And Gotti just is petty, man. He's petty. It's sad because, I couldn't have seen it going this way with Gotti back in the day. I didn't see it until 2011 or 12. Gotti was acting different, And it's unfortunate because I really do like Gotti as from what I knew of Gotti, I liked him, I don't like all this though. I don't like it. But anyways, Gotti and Black Youngster, they better go around with security. Black Youngster is quiet. He is quiet. He poked his head out. Poked his head out last year for a video, right? Let me see. Black Youngster IG. Let's see if he's posted anything lately. Because he is quiet. He didn't even say anything about Big JOOK. What's the last? Okay. They say they want that old youngster 7 weeks ago. Yeah, that's definitely not a recent show. New Little Migo. Is Little Migo? Yeah, Little Migo is his artist, right? And he got him signed to CMG. He really pushes Little Migo. Was he on this CMG thing? Friday, September 27th. Let's see if he was on this. If he wasn't, they're just keeping him at a distance now. CMG. So CMG, latest album. 2023, Yo Gotti EST, CMG, Glorilla. I'm surprised Mike Will still works with them when, Gucci Man hates Gotti. 42 Doug, 5EO Foreign. Let's see. I don't see. Is Black Youngster? I mean, Little Papa. I guess that's one of their artists. Listen, there's no way I'm ever gonna know all the artists now. It's impossible now. Big Boogie. That's that guy who claimed he got paid to go to college for a scholarship. Oh yeah, they have one song from Black Youngster, and I think the lowest views on the whole album is Black Youngster. Done. It's over for you, buddy. But Mozzie, I'm surprised Mozzie. Is Mozzie out of jail yet? Like, he's out of jail. Wait. Mozzie released from jail, right? It's almost like Mozzie's career's gone down since he's been signed to CMG. Mozzie released from prison July 4th. A brief determination occurred as a result of a shooting in Kansas nightclub. Yo, he got a 10-month prison sentence on federal gun charges? That's kind of light. Mozzie. Anyways, Mozzie's been quiet too. Well, Big JOOK. I don't know. It is what it is. This is JordanTower with JT News. Condolences to the mom. Peace.